What's going on, everybody? I'm going to show you how to complete the Celestial Maze. It's located to the northeast up by Deadfire Mountain here, and we're going to be starting from this location here. Completing this unlocks an abyssal cresset for you to teleport to, as well as a skill point. And the reason we're starting at this location in particular is so I can show you the scale model of the entire maze that exists down here at the bottom. You can see the abyssal cresset podium pop out of the ground right there, and you'll notice that only one of these blue circles is lit up. And all of the coins on the map you see here that are half red, half white are going to correspond to the larger stones in the wall that have suns and moons on them. We're going to be starting from this one here to help you orient. And that one corresponds to this one here. Once again, that is going to be this one. The reason we start here is because there are so many clustered together that it's pretty easy to orient. And according to the map, there's going to be one directly behind it that you'll see later. So that was just my easiest way of learning this map. You're going to use Force Palm to spin the tokens around. And we're going to do this pretty slow. You can see that that one has now lit up. So that's a good way for you to check and make sure you're oriented correctly because it's lit up there. This one is inaccessible. It starts off lit up. I'm pretty sure the devs just put it there to kind of tell the player that this is an interactive scale model here, so that you know that things are supposed to light up, but I haven't found a way to get to that one, and you don't need to. So now we have this one here lit up, and we're going to start with the inner circle, which are the ones you can access from the dead center here. That's going to be that one, this one, and this one. So we just spun that one around. There's one up there and one down here. We're going to do this one that started off as a moon first. If my character can figure out how to clamber. Okay, spin that bad boy around. Land in the water. Lovely. This is the one we've already changed. Now we're going to deal with the one to the top left of it. You can't really see it very well from here, but it's up there. We looked at it just a minute ago. I typically use Force Palm to go straight up much quicker. Go ahead and spin this one around. Okay. Now there was one more that's accessible from here that I didn't point to a moment ago. It doesn't look like it initially, but there is a gap in the wall. It's going to be this one right here. And all you have to do is turn around and walk through this little crevice. And Force Palm up. And spin it. The reason I'm showing this so slowly is because a couple of them are kind of difficult to keep track of. So I just figure if we start with the inner ring, then do the middle, and then finally go to the outside, that'll work. Next we're going to be going to this one that's directly in front of the scale model. Another easy one to orient to. And spin her around. Heading back down to the model, you'll see that all of the ones that are in the inner ring are now lit up. And we have 5 to go now. So to start off with, we're just going to scale this chunk of rock that sticks straight up here. And knock out the 3 in the middle ring together. Truth be told, they're not exactly 3 rings, but it's the best way that I can really describe it to you so you know what you're looking for here. So right over the top of this one is our first stop. It's tucked in this corner here. Four more to go. Now, once you climb this wall here, the next one is the one that I said was directly behind the very first one we started with. I'm going to point down to it in a moment, I think, just so you can see that it's pretty clear. Right down there. And then this one is the one behind it. Go ahead and spin this guy around. And keep following it around. Not like that. Comment down below if you knew there was a dive mechanic in this game. Good lord. Okay, this is going to do it for our middle ring. Spin that bad boy around. And we're going to go check in at the model real quick before I take you through the last two. If you've gotten this far on your own, there's obviously going to be chapters down below that have this split up, so the last one, which is the furthest one out, is probably the most likely one you struggled with, so go ahead and just skip there if you've got all this covered, otherwise I'll show you these last two. Okay, it's going to be those two there. And to orient, we're just going to point to the one we've already done, and literally just go in that direction. You'll know you've made it to the closer of the two if you find the field of spores in front of it that deal damage to you when you walk up to them. We took a slightly off path here just so that we wouldn't have to climb more than is necessary. And there we go. And once we spun him around, the path to the next one is very specific. There are several ways to get there, and as a result, there are several ways to get lost. So we're going to do it the fastest way you can. Go directly from the coin you just spun down this hole. Try not to do what I did and fall in the field. And as soon as you fall down, turn directly around. You don't want to take that wider entrance I just looked at. You want to look through here, and then abruptly take a left right now. Very easy to miss. You'll know you're going the right way if, when you round this corner to the right here, you see the light in the top corner. Following it just a little further back, the last of our coins to spin is going to be right up this cliff face. And once you activate this, that's going to complete the puzzle, and you'll get a very short cutscene that shows the scale model flipping over to reveal a sun and a moon. Hopefully that helped. If it did, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, don't forget to grab your skill point like I did the first time around. You have to go back to the center.